We're going to animate this beautiful logo today using Move by Linearity. Go ahead and open up Move, click on the plus icon, then tap Import. Import from Curve, and open the animation file by clicking Import. Now you can tap and hold, then drag. This will go ahead and import your file. You can do so with your Apple Pen or your finger. Click Import at the top right. Now my aim is to animate the letters from Procreators and get them staggered in and maybe play with the opacity a little bit. Then I'll go ahead and work on the circle around the word Procreators. To see your timeline area, which is this area here, you can drag and hold this crossbar up a bit to see it. So I'll do that. Go ahead, tap on the folder to open the logo. Then I'll tap here where it says Procreators on this cascading icon. And then there you go. You have all the letters here that you can animate. So let's go and close this back down a bit so you can see as I tap. Okay, perfect. Now, there are two ways that you can select all the letters so we can get started animating. You can use 2 fingers and simply drag down and they will all be selected. But most of the time that does not work for me. So I just click select and then I'll tap individually. Almost there. Perfect. Now that we have all our letters selected, we just want to verify that we are already in the animate mode. So in the middle of your screen, on the left side, there's the word animate. You're sure that you're in the animate mode because at the top right, where my pen is hovering, you will see the keyframes icon. It looks like a diamond. When you're in the design mode, only the brush icon will be highlighted. So now that we've confirmed that we are in the animate mode, let's get started animating. The first thing that I want to do is move my letters down a bit, and while I move, I will then place my finger on the screen and tap and hold so that it moves straight down. Perfect. If you notice along the timeline, it has already created some keyframes. I'll go ahead and turn the opacity down also. Okay. Perfect. This means that the animation will start from the bottom with no opacity, then moves to the top with full opacity. Okay, so now I'm going to move the timeline to second number 2 because that's where I want my animation to end. Then I'm just going to simply move this right back up where it was before. Remember to keep your finger on the screen so it stays in a straight line. Then I'll take my opacity up to 100%. Perfect. Let's give this a go. Awesome. Now we can get started with staggering the lines a bit, the letters a bit. So let's deselect all of these. Two fingers to zoom in on the timeline. Okay. Now I'm just going to move the timeline bar 2 dashes across. And then I'll move each letter to follow the timeline. So let's start with the R. Okay, move the timeline 2 dashes across. Okay, 2 dashes across. Probably should have done them with 1 dash, but I guess this will work still. Okay, and I think this is the last one. Nope. Perfect. Now let's drag this down, hit back. Awesome, we're almost there. Now we can get started working on the circles. So for the circles, we need to go in the design mode. Tap on your shape tool, tap again, click on oval. We're just gonna go ahead, create an oval. So it looks like I haven't done anything, but I did draw a circle and it's highlighted within the boundary box here. And let's see. So it says the fill is on. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn off fill because I don't need the fill. And I'll move this box upwards to cover the dashed lines. 2-finger undo. I'm tapping on the green scale icon. That way it will scale equally. Perfect. And then I'm going to name this circle because this is for the dash. Let's close this, close that. Where is it? Oh, it's here. I see it. Okay. So dash. And I can just move this beneath circles. And then I'm just going to quickly create another one because we need one also for I'm just going to duplicate it and name this one cut. Now for the cut, I need to scale it just to fit enough around the circle that's cut. And we can go ahead and work on grouping these. So for the dash, I'm just going to tap and hold. Okay, bring it beneath the dash. And the cut is already beneath, but let's see if it can go up some more. Yep, it can. Perfect. What we need to do is create a mask so we can slowly reveal the circles. So for the dash, I'm just gonna multi-select by clicking select here. Tap on dash and dash circle. Tap and hold, then select mask selection. Then I'm gonna name this dash mask. Tap to unselect or deselect. Then I'm just gonna go and do the exact same thing for the cut and the cut circle. Tap on cut circle. Tap and hold on either one of them. Tap mask selection, rename it so that we can find it. Cut, mask. Perfect. Now we can go back to the animate mode. So let's collapse our timeline. Tap on design so that we can show the animate mode, and we're going to go ahead and animate those. So the first one that I want to animate is the dash. Tap on select, tap on cut, that way we can deselect everything. Open the dash folder, and we're going to click on the dash, not dash circle, dash. And the circle around the dash circle is highlighted. We can go ahead and animate that. I'm going to click the forward button so that the timeline snap shade to the beginning right here. Tap on the node tool on the left. It's beneath the arrow or the transform tool. Let's put this down and then let's get animated. You can move these nodes anywhere you feel like and get a different animation. So let's start here, and I'm just gonna bring it down so that it covers it. Doesn't matter. Okay, then I'll move this timeline to second one, and now we can slowly reveal. Okay, do the same thing with okay. Now we're gonna do the same thing for the cut mask. Go to number 1. Move the timeline to second number 1, and we're just gonna slowly reveal. And let's take a look at this animation. And there you have it. You've created your first animated logo using Move by Linearity.